でSubaru Natsuki.
Hey guys, Melk here. Finally, Season 4 ReZero is here! After waiting, how many years? Yeah, that's a long time. Everything has been turned up to 10, especially after the previous seasons.
Here's to you, Nicola and Mart. Rest forever here in our hearts. The last and final moment is yours. That agony is your triumph. Here's to you, Nicola and Mart. Rest forever here in our hearts. The last and final moment is yours. That agony is your triumph.
Like, it was dropped off on a hell of a cliffhanger. You know, honestly, it beginning, him murder woman, pretty nice. Let's see what they cooked up. I was not disappointed. Many times we have speculated that he was a woman beater, and now we know. We have evidence that he beats women, dog. Well, slapping a woman is not, you know, the same as, yeah. I don't know how abusive relationships happen, right? But that, you know, Subaru would be like, goddamn, bro. If these is how abusers be moving, bro, I could see where they got him under their finger. That's all I gotta say, bro. That's all I gotta say. I found her Book of the Dead, I mean, right? Here's another useless fact that I saw someone creaming over, right? Was that he couldn't read. You know, until Amelia said out loud who it was, then his reaction came in.
Just watch the fucking show.
Very suspicious. He acts like O.J. Simpson. I am not gonna lie, bro. And then Subaru, ooh, the roll of the dice, bro. If it was Julius, hell nah, bro. They would have hung his balls straight up, bro. Yes, let me just lie. And then everyone's like, what happened to Meili? He probably had a good reason. Yeah, and it also brings up questions with Shyla. You know, she was like, I got you, homie. Let me get rid of the evidence. Let me get rid of that glove. Let me get rid of that body. That was pretty nice. You know she's a G, bro. You know, she's like exactly like the homies, because you don't know how many times she's been caught humping Subaru, bro. It is crazy. Okay, look, I haven't sipped for a woman since my first anime watch, and that was years ago. Alright? But Shyla over here, acting like a true wife. Look. Thick and thin, through sickness, through murder, dude. Not because she's naked, it's because she got your back. One thing Ice Cube was preaching about during his golden age. Oh yeah, the twist that has been building up through this entire season. I wish I could. Maybe I'll go back and do the other episodes, right? Because currently right now, I don't know, I've been kind of lazy. I already knew he wasn't even real, bro. But like this entire time, you know, with the flashback and Shella getting, I mean, Merle. Who the hell's Merle? Meili getting caught in the act. When Meili came back, right? If she was strapped, bro, he would have got shot in the back 100%. I was like, is this what Tupac warned us about women? Ice Cube, Tupac, King Von was warning us, dude. I was like, straight. Not gonna lie, bro. I thought we were gonna see a case of Stein in the hoe. Yeah, getting turned on by this. I don't know, it's crazy, bro. Doing the tongue shit. Oh yeah, the schizophrenic hallucinations, dude. I was like, this is every man's dream right here, you know. You know, the downside is that she wants you to keep everyone that you see, right? But it could be worse. Now that I think about it, yeah, no, it could be worse. She could be blurry. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Meili's reactions, bro. Type of shit I would do with my homies. I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know, the Shotty betrays him, and I'm like, dog. Okay, maybe I should stop saying that. I'm not a woman beater. Jesus, dude. What is wrong with me right now? You know, the way that Meili progressively just like gets into his mind, you know, slowly but surely as they mix into one. It really, in my opinion, it really is well done. Also, him having injured hands, you know, Beatrice looking at that. I was like, he's about to get caught, you know. I was about to say, we're about to see Beatrice get her skull smashed in the cement. Allegedly, you know. I was like, oh damn, bro. I was getting excited. I I wasn't getting excited because, you know what okay, this really backed me in the corner now that I think about it. I was not excited due to the fact of the action. I was excited because things were picking up. Yeah, I think that was a lot more better instead of saying whatever I said. But anyway, you know, sometimes when I finish these episodes, I go watch other people's opinions to see what the chuds think. You know, I was listening to some dude yapping about this one ultra specific thing, and I'm like, dude,
Just watch the fucking show.
you're old enough to read between the lines unless you grew up in the AI education, which I feel completely bad for you. I can't help you in that regard. Subaru self-harming himself is not that big of a deal, dog. Yeah, he should have just killed himself. But on a serious note, the way that everyone is taking care of him, crazy work. I haven't been with anybody for like 10 years. I think that might be the problem.
Shoot your shots down in the comments, any ladies who are watching this. This is stupid.
But anyway, you know, it is nice and caring or care for each other because people are scared of the word love. The L-bomb, as they say. That's kind of pretty pathetic, actually, now that I think about people. But anyway, let's continue on. You know, when Mei Lee was encouraging Subaru to commit those acts, allegedly commit those acts. Allegedly, he killed Mei Lee, and allegedly, Mei Lee was telling him to not make her breathe again. You know, with Beatrice, you know, make allegedly. I am not gonna lie, Mei Lee's the type of girl that will literally make you commit crimes. I don't know, that's the type of feeling I'm getting from her, you know. Allegedly. It shall not take this disrespect for Shala no more.
It would make me happy if you were quiet.
Alright, him calling her to shut up after covering the murder, bro, is crazy, dude. If I was Shala, bro, I would have snitched on him faster than a rabbit.
What? You couldn't find her?
You know, the way he got caught, it would have caught me too. You know, ooh, Rem walking in, doing the same gesture, dude. Beat her! Ooh, that straight up, you just walking in, you just asking for trouble. You know, when he rolled up his fist, I'm like, look, you're mine, baby jerky. Honestly, dude, when he curled his fist, evil looking eyes, dude, I'm like, yeah, this might top season 1. I'm gonna tell you something straight up. Either it's gonna surpass it or be the same. Because honestly, 3, you know, I need to watch it a little more. It's better than most shows, you know. 2, you know, I don't know. I need to re-see it, right? But honestly, see, you can't top season 1.
Just be quiet and do
Honestly, this is making me hyped, right? And Mei Lee did not die for this last episode to be complete booty. Alright, that's all I'm gonna say. This is like discovering that I can't even say it on YouTube actually. You know what? I'm just gonna keep quiet. But anyway, let's see what happens next Wednesday. I'll see you chumps later.